that I use for my rings. I got this from Joann's, but you can usually find them at whatever craft store or on Amazon. And then I have beads, which I've been collecting from a bunch of different places. This top row and then these ones, as well as the letters, are from Hobby Lobby. This one is from Etsy. They're just like tiny little beads. And then these are from Amazon. I have more here, which are from Etsy, and this one is from Daiso. As for the findings, I usually use crimp beads and this, which is a crimp bead cover, so that you don't see the crimp beads. And then I use jump rings and pliers to put everything together. Yeah, those are all the supplies I'm going to be using. I already have some beads that I picked out, and then I cut a piece of stretch cord. So I started with one 2mm seed bead, and then once I have that, I can start stringing the other ones on. I usually fold my stretch cord in half and put these both ends into each bead because I just feel like it's stronger that way. How this works is I have a crimp bead cover, which I will put on first. And then the actual crimp bead. Put a little dot of glue. This is just greasy glue. And then I just use these regular pliers to close the cover. And also try to squish the crimp bead in between. Once you secure the crimp bead cover on, you can cut off the excess and then put a jump ring at the hook. And secure it with the pliers. And you can stop here, but I like to put another like shorter keychain, so I'm gonna make another one. I'm just gonna string one seed bead through first and then fold the string in half and start beading like this. So these are my two keychains. I'm going to be using a larger jump ring to attach the two keychains onto this lobster clasp. I got this one from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to open this a little bit. And then attach the clasp and the two small jump rings that we put on here earlier. Finally, just close up the jump ring. And that's what it looks like.